Hello everybody, my name is Prajnagita, and though originally from Dublin, I'm now currently living in the UK. In fact, I moved 24 hours before the UK went into lockdown. I moved country to arrive and live and work at a retreat centre called Tiratanaloka. So it was quite something moving, particularly at this time of the pandemic, and I'm slowly settling in. But very happy to be here. It's a very beautiful place. So in the move, obviously, I've been reflecting and taking stock, and I wanted to offer a thought of the day in relation to what I've been thinking about in terms of this sort of koan that we explore between sort of being useful and uselessness. And I suppose at this time, during the pandemic, during COVID-19, where we're all in lockdown, we're not able to do what we usually can do. We're not able to go out and about and be useful in a particular kind of way, engage our energies in activities, in work, with people. So most of us are in a situation where we're surrounded by very few people, or sometimes many of us are on our own during this lockdown, and probably working with experiences of anxiety, insecurity, fearful thoughts about the future, what's going to happen once we emerge from the lockdown. And I too have been having similar experiences and thoughts. And one thing that has helped us to look at this dimension of practice between being useful and also relaxing into uselessness. So for me, there's a consideration around the opportunity that we have here to do nothing, at least to do nothing in the ways we ordinarily do them. And that's not to say that doing is bad, it's not at all. In fact, we need a certain amount of practical activity. Our society functions on, our collective existence functions on being able to work together creatively to keep the world running, as it were. But in a way, I think that is often overemphasized, and what isn't emphasized enough is this practice of uselessness, or doing nothing, as it were. Our teacher Sangharakshita has a lovely expression where he talks about the fact that we have evolved into the human beings that we are now over millions and millions of years, and in a way we don't have to justify our existence by doing anything in particular, that we ourselves are the justification of our own existence, and that as we grow, as we develop as human beings, as we turn more towards being creative and more aware, kindly human beings, we need to spend more time dwelling in this space of uselessness, which is just about appreciation, what we're currently experiencing, without thinking about what we need to or not need to do in order to sort of bolster ourselves up into being a particular kind of person. So something about relaxing into things as they're arising in our experience, being okay with who we are, acknowledging that we're enough, that just as we are enough. We don't have to justify ourselves, we don't have to do anything in particular in order to be enough. And for me, when I can touch on or relax into that particular experience, I feel relief, and I also feel metta and joy, to be able to just have the experience that I'm having, and not be sort of about 2 steps away, forward momentum into possibilities of future activities and so on. So just really encouraging you in this thought of the day to relax into this space of uselessness, because we're in a very, very rare opportunity to not do what we ordinarily do, to really sit with those feelings that might be emerging as a result of not being in the position to do what we ordinarily do, and to relax into that sense of we're enough just being who we are right now, We don't have to justify ourselves in any particular way. And obviously when the time is right, when the doors open again, when we can go forth into the world and interact and work in a more normal way, or at least in a way that we have maybe previously been doing so, this sense of being able to relax into our experience more fully, we'll be able to carry that with us as well, and hopefully enjoy ourselves even more through our activities, being with what they are at those points in time too. So wishing you all well during this time, and wishing you the best for practicing this doing nothing, enjoying being useless during this time. All right, bye-bye.